Okay, this is the start of, now it's my third podcast, my third episode. Okay, basically, you know the title, fake celebrity interviews, not real, didn't happen, and other stuff. So this is the start. Okay, so what I do is the first section is called One Joke, One Story. And what I do is I tell a joke, something that I've written, and I don't judge. I just, whatever I've written, I just pick it. I don't say my best joke or my worst joke or whatever. So, and then in one story, the story is actually what happened was I did a show at the Fringe Festival at the Fringe, and I did a show called Stupid is Good. And what I did was I wrote down really quickly stories of my life and observations and stuff that I had, and I did trivia, and I made a show out of it. So what I'm using that same script from that show and doing one story part of this podcast. Okay, let's get started. So I guess I'll start with the joke first. Okay, this is the joke. Okay. When I was wait, let's start that again. When my younger brother was 14 and I was 16, he asked me, "Do you want to have sex?" I'm like, whoa, hold on, whoa. What? I asked him, "Are you gay?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay then, you don't want to have sex with me. Go ask your sister." Okay, that's the joke. Okay. I don't judge the joke, I just tell it. Okay, now back to a story, and then it's in my binder. The story, next story here. Okay, here's the story. I wanted to talk about Hitler. Quickly, I watched a show talking about why Hitler went to war. I heard something I didn't know, but makes perfect sense. One reason Hitler went to war was because he wanted more land for Germany. The show says that Hitler was actually jealous of China, Russia, and USA. They have huge land masses. That was one reason, and I believe it. Not a fun fact. I used to call them fun facts. Not a fun fact. But that's what I heard. I think that might be true too. He wanted prosperity for his country. He wanted to get more land. And Russia, huge land mass. China, huge land mass. United States, huge. Okay, so that section's finished. Next section is the bulk of the show, right? Basically. Okay, next section. Okay, this isn't the main section of the podcast. This is what the podcast was made for. Basically, it's my fake celebrity interview section. So I fake interview people, and that's what I do. And today's fake interview is with Kaley C. I interview her. I don't interview her. She answers questions. She doesn't answer questions. Okay. Let's get started. Hello, Kaley. Thank you for coming in.
No problem. It's such a nice day out today.
Yes, it's too bad we aren't on a yacht somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea.
True.
With all the money you have received, why don't you buy a yacht?
Me? No. What a waste of money that would be. I would use it maybe twice a year. It would just be a big hassle.
You're probably right.
Wait, did you say money I have received?
Yes, the money you received for being on a hit TV show.
I didn't receive the money. I earned it.
You earned about half the money. The other half was because you are a pretty face. You didn't earn that half.
Fuck you.
Truth hurts?
No. You think I just got the job because I'm a pretty face.
That was, in the beginning, probably all the audition requirements you went to. Woman in her late 20s, early 30s, white, average height, and pretty. Am I close?
Yes, but...
They had pretty on the audition requirements, didn't they?
Yes. They wanted someone pretty. And yes, it didn't hurt me that I am pretty too. But that's only half the challenge. I had to be a good actor too.
So, half the money you received is because you are pretty. Admit it.
For this role, I need to be pretty, which helped me. But to be honest, I do try to audition in the old days for the pretty girl on shows and movies. Pretty helped me, but it can easily go against me.
How so?
I don't know. I don't think I would get the role of Princess Leia. I wouldn't get the role in Raiders of the Lost Ark. I probably wouldn't get a role as an Avenger in the Marvel series. There are a lot of opportunities that I would not fit because of my looks, but luckily, I fit perfectly as Penny on The Big Bang. And then the show was a big hit.
Are you saying you are the reason that the show was such a big hit?
I was one part of it, a big part of it.
Man, you have a big ego.
I believe in myself, and I work hard, and I don't give up.
I've interviewed a few people, all high achievers. Every one of them have a big ego.
I can't speak for others, but I don't call it ego. I call it Helen.
Helen? What?
Whenever I need to talk to myself and motivate myself, I call on Helen. Helen, are you ready to take on the day? Yes, we are, Kaley. Helen, what do we need to do today?
Is Helen always positive? Is she your positivity headspace?
You could say that. Helen tries to be optimistic.
Cool. She's got you this far.
I love Helen.
I heard a rumor about you and Jim.
What now?
I heard you didn't want to work with Jim after you found out he was gay. Is that true?
No, I love Jim. He's one of my best friends.
Your industry friends.
What's that supposed to mean?
You call him a friend because you worked with him for so long. You are not friends that hang out together. You just meet up maybe twice, maybe 3 times a year, get caught up on each other's lives, and then leave each other.
Well, he's not a close girlfriend, but I love him.
Back to the question. Did you not want to work with him when you found out he was gay?
That is false. Where the hell did you hear this rumor? I haven't heard of this ever.
I heard it on the internet.
That's pretty vague.
It was from a guy on social media calling himself Real Truth 2000.
Never heard anything from anybody.
It is said that you found out in the 3rd season of the show and was thinking of quitting the show, but the show was a hit and you are making tons of money, so you let it ride. You let it slide.
The only true thing about that statement is, I found out he was gay in the 3rd season. I don't care that he's gay. I actually like him better because he is gay.
Did you like it that he didn't tell you?
Well, coming out is a tough decision. I think he thought he didn't have to directly tell me he was gay. Or he just forgot.
How did you find out he was gay?
I remember. He introduced me to his boyfriend one day, and that was the day I found out. That was that.
You assumed he was straight because he plays a straight guy on the show?
Yes, I thought he was straight.
Are you mad that he plays a straight man when he is clearly gay?
No. The character Sheldon has a particular look, and Jim fits the part perfectly. He also plays it just right. Jim is not clearly gay, by the way.
You can tell Jim is gay from a mile away.
I doubt that.
He is the poster boy for gay men everywhere.
It's not important. We don't see eye to eye.
Whatever. Do you accept gay people playing straight roles?
Of course. There's not enough roles for gay people if they just play gay roles.
Would you play a gay character?
Probably not.
Why not? Are you homophobic?
No, I just don't know how I would play it. Can I do a good job doing it? Stop insinuating that I'm homophobic. I don't like it.
I'm just trying to get to the truth.
No, you're not. You're just trying to smear my reputation. You're like doing an ambush interview.
People want to know.
You're taking something someone said, maybe once, and blowing it up. I haven't even heard of this truth you're talking about.
I'll stop asking. I hope you are not homophobic.
I'm not.
Whose side are you on in the Hamas-Israel conflict?
I'm not going to talk about that.
I didn't think you'd have an opinion on that.
What? Because I'm stupid, pretty, and a woman?
No. I just don't think you have an opinion because by answering the question, you would be angering some of your followers, and that can't happen.
Listen, that is bullshit. I just think war is terrible on both sides. Conflict is awful, and both sides has their own agendas. If I was the president, then maybe I would have to have a side. But I'm just a stupid actor. Nobody needs to hear my side.
That's the smartest thing that I've heard from you today.
You're an asshole. Trying hard to ambush me. Next question.
I've looked at your career. You started as an actor in your teens.
I started early. I knew my path.
You knew you were pretty very early, and you knew that would help you in your career.
Here we go again. You would equate pretty with success in the acting industry.
90% of it, yes. Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, Lisa Kudrow, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Lawrence, George Clooney, Tom Selleck. The list is long.
How about Sally Hawkins, Olivia Colman, Steve Buscemi, Paul Giamatti, Melissa McCarthy, the whole cast of The Big Bang, and so on?
But that's 10% that the industry needs to fill those roles. But 90%, those are all in your class.
Let me ask you this question. Do you have to be smart to be successful in business?
I would think so.
So you could say 90% of all CEOs are smart.
I see where you're going with this, I think.
In business, you need to be smart. Nobody questions their success, but in acting, you might need to be pretty for a role. And you get shit on by people like you who think pretty is the only requirement. There's a lot more to acting than just being a pretty face. Emotions, reacting, chemistry, calmness, and so forth.
Sorry, this is actually not your fault that the industry is the way it is.
Thank you.
It's all the producers and production companies are at fault.
Why is that?
They are too afraid to break this trend. There's a lot of money on the line, and they don't want to screw up by hiring a sad sack actor that people won't admire. They could easily put a plain Jane in the lead roles of their movies or TV shows, but they don't.
I think you're thinking too small.
What do you mean?
It's not the producers of the media, and it's not the production companies or the casting agent. It's all of society.
Wow, that's the second smart thing you've said in this interview.
Fuck off.
You're pretty and smart.
You really have a problem with people who use their looks to get ahead in life.
I guess it's better to use your looks to get ahead than to be good looking and working at McDonald's.
Are you coming around to my side?
I guess. I still don't like it.
It's because you think you are ugly, and you hate people that aren't ugly and are getting ahead of you. You are not ugly.
Thank you.
You're not good looking, but you're not ugly.
Thank you, Kaley, for coming in. I've learned nothing.
You are not good looking, and you are dumb.
Thank you. Good night. Okay, that's the interview. That went well. Didn't go anywhere. It is what it is. So it's just the thing that I wrote up. She's nice. We didn't really get to know each other. Okay, on to the next section. On to the next section. Okay, this is a new section. Yeah. This is the section where I answer, well, not I answer, fake emails from the stars. So people ask questions. No, they don't ask questions. To celebrities, not no to no celebrities. And the celebrities answer back with an email. And they answer back. They don't answer back. So, okay, let's get started. It's basic. Okay. Jane L. asks Billie Eilish, what was your gay journey? Okay, asking Billie Eilish. And Billie Eilish answers. Okay. Here's her answer. Well, that's quite a personal question. What was my gay journey? I think it's not too different from any other gay girl out there. I knew I was gay about age 13. I don't know if that is early, but yeah, 13. Of course, I told no one. Luckily, I am finding out my preference in a time where I can be not ashamed to be gay, at least better than people in the early times. To be fair, being gay and coming out is still not a walk in the park. Kids are being shamed and disowned by their families and friends. I thought about coming out for a few years. I was nobody, so I just shut my mouth. One day I had enough. I had to tell somebody, so I went to the person I could trust the most. I told my brother. I love my brother. As you should know, if you know anything about me, he was super chill about it. We talked all day. We talked about it. We talked about if I had a crush on a girl yet. We talked about how mom and dad would take the news. We ate chips and talked all day. It took me only 6 more months to come out to my parents. They were cool about it, which Phineas was telling me they would be. Then I had to come out to the whole world. I was worried and nervous about it again. Phineas told me, family has my back. People will not hurt you. You are you, and that is truth, and always live on the side of truth. Advice for others coming out? I pray that you have support from your family and friends. Family is so important. I really believe in family to survive life. I pray that your family will support you. If not, use government and the gay community resources in your city to help you along. Don't give up on yourself. You are beautiful. You are worth everything. Be strong. Okay, that's her answer. Wow, that's great. Super great. Super great. Okay, I'll do two. I'll do two interviews. Not interviews. I'll do another one. Okay, this is the second email that the people ask questions and the celebrities answer. Okay, let's just get to it. Hanu T asks Julia Roberts, what was your gay coming out journey? And this is Julia Roberts' answer. I am not gay. That's all she wrote back. Oh, that's it. I am not gay. Oh, I guess she's not gay then. Huh. Well, that was fast. That's all she wrote. Okay, that's the end of this section. Now on to, what is it? Oh, another section. Okay. Okay, so this is the next section. Um, I'm not I'm not recording it in chronological order. So, but anyways, this is the section called "Reading Children's Books Backwards." Okay, that's basically what it is, right? I get children's books from the public library, and I go from the back to the front. I read forward though, just anyway. Anyways, let's get started. Okay. And the last page has a bunch of names of the characters and what they are. Like Franny is a frog, Gwen is a gorilla, Maddie is a moose, Lenny is a lion, etc., etc. I'm not going to go through all of them. Okay, first page. Yellow plus red equals orange. Red plus blue equals purple. Blue plus yellow equals green. The colors of the rainbow. Oh, wait. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The colors of the rainbow. That's the last page of the... Okay, here we go. We love circus colors. Noah's top is red. Patricia's dress is blue. Ian's broom is yellow. Rafi's pants have orange stripes. Ophelia's shirt is green. Jesse's wig is purple. Sarah's wig is pink. Christopher's fur is gray. Brenda's fur is brown. Maddie's hat is black. And it's just a bunch of these animals dressed up. And yeah. Okay, next page. Maddie whoops and hurls his hat. Let's hear a cheer right now for Miss Binder Garden and her kindergarten as they take a final bow. Okay, and they're all gathered together with, it looks like in a circle of some sort. They're all, yeah, anyways, let's keep going here. The marvelous, the magnificent, the mysterious Jungle Bee. And there's a dog, looks like a dog, and he's juggling bowling pins, and he's balancing coffee cups with saucers on his nose while he's hula hooping and he's riding a unicycle. Impressive. Till you've seen the act to come, and now, presenting the great, I bet you can't wait. It's the next page. Ladies and gents, says Maddie, we hope you've had some fun, but we still have a treat, so don't leave your seat. And they're all dressed up. It's like a circus, right? They're wearing like, anyways, all the animals are dressed up for the circus. Yolanda follows Zach across the wobbly high wire. Wanda twirls a green baton. Xavier rolls a tire. And that's exactly what they're doing. One's a zebra, one's a cow, one's looks like a fox of some sort. And then one's like a iguana of some sort. Okay, anyways. Ursula is a star. Vicky jumps like a jack-in-the-box from a jazzy purple car. There's a purple car, and she has a huge horn, like a old horn. And Ursula is juggling. Well, not juggling. She's doing hula hoop with her arms and her legs. Hula hoops are around her arms and legs. And she's and she's balancing on one leg on a cube, a box. Tommy dares a daunting dive. And it's a lion, and he's jumping through a hoop while somebody holds it. He looks like some kind of salamander or something like that. The circus has begun. They're all the people are watching, and they're getting ready. The planning is all done. No, it's not. The planning is now going to start. Rafi and Sarah sneaks a peek to see just who has come. Patricia is a blue Bo Peep. She's a pig and she's in a little Bo Peep outfit. Quentin lifts a ton. There's 1,000-pound blocks and he looks like a rat. And he's lifting like a barbell. A circus with kindergarten. Miss Bindergarten plans. Oops. And they're practicing. It's a dog. And she has like beanbag little tiny like hacky sacks. And she's trying to do tricks with them. Ophelia helps her mom and dad untangle colored lights. And they're otters, it looks like. The otters are untangling these lights. They look like Christmas lights. Maddie tips his top hat. Noah rips his tights. Uh-oh. He rips. Okay. With kindergarten. They're getting makeup on. Miss Bindergarten plans a circus. And that's reading it backwards. They're all getting ready. They're painting. They're putting on makeup and they're painting costumes. Lenny wraps red ribbons to lead the big parade. He's in a wheelchair and he's like a lion. He's in a wheelchair and he's wrapping ribbons around his wheels of his wheelchair, and he has like it looks like a iguana or something that's helping him. Jesse shapes pink popcorn balls. And then it's a lion with spots. I don't know. Kiki stirs limeade, Kiki, and she's a kangaroo. Limeade. Okay. With kindergarten, Miss Bindergarten plans a circus, and they're all getting ready now. They are doing hats. They're doing pants. They're yarn. I don't know. They're doing a bunch of stuff. They're fixing a bunch of hats. They're making a hat out of paper, it looks like. And the one guy has bandaging up his arm. The dog. Okay, anyways, next page. Ian is so nervous that his stomach loops the loop. Oh, he's feeling his stomach. He's cleaning up garbage. He's like sweeping, and his stomach feels a little nervous. And there's a picture of a chimpanzee rolling around. Gwen turns 7 somersaults. Okay. Henry hula hoops, and there's a hippopotamus with a bunch of hula hoops. One around his neck, two around his hips, and 2 around his arms. With kindergarten, Miss Bindergarten plans a circus, and they're blowing up balloons and making balloon things. There's a balloon flower, balloon hats, and a lot of balloon hats. Franny numbers tickets to match each fold-up seat. So she's making like tickets for what seat they buy. Danny paints a poster. Emily's got big feet. Okay, Emily's an elephant. And the other one, and then Danny's a dog. With kindergarten, Miss Bindergarten plans a circus. And they're painting, and they're painting boxes. Oh, they look like cardboard boxes. Huh. Okay. Christopher says a circus, and it's going to be in school. Adam Crump is all keyed up. Brenda says, way cool. There's an alligator and a kitten and a beaver. And it says Miss Bindergarten and her, the cat's in the way. The Miss Bindergarten and her class proudly presents the kindergarten circus, I guess is what it says. There's much to do, says Miss B, to make this circus fun to see. And then there's a parrot and a dog, the same dog, and they have a list of stuff, the to-do list. Okay, that's the end. Miss Bindergarten plans a circus with kindergarten. By Joseph Slate, illustrated by Ashley Wolf. Okay, that's that. That made sense. It was fun. Okay, on to the next section. Okay, this is the last section of this podcast, and my phone is notifying me like crazy. Anyways, okay, the last section is, I call it Tik Tok Zero. So what we do is we go through TikTok videos and we try to find a video that has 0 likes or 0 comments, and then we end it, and we either give them a like or give them a comment. Okay, and I'll do about 10 minutes, and then if we don't find anything, then we'll just end it there. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, a bird just flew into the guy's car. He's all freaked out. Commercial. The guy just got hit by a goat. The cat is fighting a dog, and then the dog knocks the cat over. Oh, the dog saw himself in the mirror and knocked the mirror over. The cat just freaked out. I don't know why.
You're getting comfortable, big dog.
Oh.
You're easing up. You're starting to slow down.
There's a lot of advice videos, because that's what I look at, and inspirational videos. Okay, a little boy is hugging a horse. Okay. Commercial. David Goggins. If you don't know, I always listen to David Goggins. Okay, some dude. I watch him a lot. My video is slowing down because bad connection, bad internet. Okay, I'm gonna switch it out to using my phone network. That usually helps.
Why do we get sleepy after meals? Try eating a basket of bread and a bowl of pasta. Tell me how you feel in 25 minutes. Why is that? Because
commercial. Some bed that's half used, that hasn't been made. Shots of books and stuff.
do you have to be Chinese to wear this?
You don't have to. Anybody can wear.
Well, what prompted you to make that video?
Well, really, I made that video.
Some video. Dr. Oz.
Tower professor is like the one in your studio.
No, Dr. Oz. Dr. Phil.
And the others that I've made,
Dr.
like
Phil.
What's interesting about this brain area is there are now a lot of
Oh, here it is. Okay.
in humans. That's a mouse study.
This guy.
Showing that when people do something they don't want to do, like add 3 hours of exercise,
David Goggins and this guy are talking.
or when people
0
try
comments.
to diet and lose weight, resist eating something. Right. When people do anything that and this is the important
They
part,
don't
that
want to do. If they don't want to
It's
do
not about
something.
adding more work, it's about adding more work that you don't want to
More
do.
work that you don't want to
This
do.
brain area gets bigger.
The brain area gets bigger.
Here's what's especially interesting about this brain area to me. And by the way, I'm only learning this recently because it's new data, but there's a lot of it. The anterior and mid-cingulate cortex.
Mid-singular
smaller in
cortex.
obese people.
Small and obese people.
It gets bigger when they diet. But what's interesting about this brain area?
Okay, that's
is
the
that
video.
now a lot of data. In humans,
I've seen this video before.
that's a mouse
0 comments. I'm just gonna put.
showing that when
I'm gonna
people
comment
do
on it.
something they don't want to do, like add 3 hours of exercise
Wait, let me
per day.
shut her
per
down.
week.
Okay, now I'll say. Just for fun, I'll just put my brain is mush. My brain is mush. Okay, that's what I'll put. Okay, first comment. I'm the first one to comment. Okay, that's the video. That was fast. And that's the end of the podcast. Yeah. Thank you for listening. And yeah. Watch all my videos. Okay, I'm just gonna sign off, I mean. Okay, remember, live your life and see what happens. Okay, later.